Whoever go around him, he wants straight yes men. He wants yes men around him. And I just want to address this before it get anywhere and try to make me seem like I'm bad and my people them bad. This is everything is, I need to just make this clear right now. Because everything that's going on, been doing this around him. He's just trying to make this seem like, I just started this, man. Bro, when you came and got me out off Tate Street, my nigga, niggas been doing this, bro. You smoked it with me. Like, come on, bro. We got videos of this. Y'all send your kids nothing, and you be beating on Sugar. You beat on Sugar, and you have Sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on him. Let's keep it real. Hold on now. I gotta just think, like, let me just think in my mind for a second. Then you got mad. You took the chain when I went out with Bag them. You told me stop going to the locker room with Bag them. You was hating on Bag them. Then when I tried to go in the locker room with Fat them to see my little nigga Buckle, shout out to Buckle forever, my brother, we locked in. You was hating on Bag them, like, hey man, stop going in there with them niggas. And I think y'all remember I went out with Bag at a Houston show, and he was like, why is you going out with Bag? Like, who you is, you prick? You want to go be with them niggas? Like, that's the type of time that he be on. And y'all, that's why I left away from around him. Half of the people who left away from around him know that he cut though. And
I just want to let the world know King is no longer with me. So if you see King with guns, you see King shooting dice, you see King in the club, you see King doing grown people, he not with me. I admit, granted, I was with it once upon a time because I understand where King come from. I let him shoot dice, I let him curse, you know what I'm saying? I let him do that, and it got to a point where I was like, this ain't right, and we talked. And I told him, bro, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to grow up to be a young man. I don't want you to grow up to be no young ratchet young. So I'm chilling. I bump into Jay Prince, not Jay Prince Jr., the old man. I bump into Jay Prince. So he like, man, what's up, man? What little shorty at? I said, man, I sunk him back with his pop, man. Well, he actually ran away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to accept discipline.
Yo, what's up, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And we gotta discuss Finesse 2 Tymes and King. Yo, Finesse 2 Tymes and King situation, yo, is getting bad. It went from bad to worse. And after yesterday, I ain't think it can get no worse. You understand what I'm saying? To see King. And before we do that, man, hold on. I gotta say, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. You know, hope everybody getting prepared for the new year. Hope people didn't let Christmas stress them out too much, you know, because at the end of the day, it's a made-up holiday. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody know the real origin. So don't ever let it get you to a point where if you feel down because you couldn't do what you did last year. You understand what I'm saying? But like I was saying, y'all, I didn't think this Finesse 2 Tymes and King situation can get no worse. To see King basically bite the hand that fed him, I was just like, wow. But I wasn't surprised. You know, I wasn't surprised that King wasn't receptive to discipline because Finesse 2 Tymes didn't bring him into the equation with discipline on his mind. So you can't then, after a year and a half or however long it was, 14 months, wake up and decide, you know what? I think I want King to be 10 again. It's not going to work. Now, I heard Finesse 2 Tymes explain why, you know, he allowed those things to go like that. And I get it. You know, he was just coming out of prison. You know, he still had a lot to learn himself. So I got to give him that respect. I never looked at it like that before. But at the end of the day, yo, if you're not mentally ready to take on that responsibility, he should have fell back, yo, because at the end of the day, he did more harm than good. Even though his heart was in the right place. At least that's what it seems like. But this situation, it got bad, yo. King was on live yesterday. I mean, I don't even think it was live. I think it was an uploaded video, but he was going in on Finesse 2 Tymes, yo. Wild allegations. You heard some of them. It got worse than that, but wild allegations, y'all. Allegations that can sit Finesse 2 times back in federal prison. You heard Finesse 2 times talk about the phone call he got based off a video that his PO saying to King. So that lets you know his PO watching King, or somebody watching King and sent it to his PO. So I'm sure she heard what King had to say. Now, if they're gonna investigate, that's one thing, you know, who knows? But to see King cross Finesse 2 times like this, it's like, wow. And I said on live yesterday, y'all, one thing you gotta know about people, and this is people, and you know, King is not typical 10-year-old. You know, he paid, or I think about 12 now, but he pays very good attention to what's going on around him. And you got somebody like Finesse 2 times that's putting a whole bunch of, and like I said, maybe it wasn't intentional, but he put a whole bunch of negativity and taught him a whole bunch of superficial things that in the real world doesn't even matter. So to see King cross him that way and say some of the things that he said, I was just like, wow. But the reason why he said it is because what else he gonna say? He was dead wrong. He knows, regardless of what he's saying, he knows Finesse 2 times one of the best for shorty. One of the best for shorty. But King didn't want the best for himself. King think the best for himself is being around older guys doing what he want to do, because Finesse 2 times say King ain't allowed to shoot dice no more. But King goes over to Corporate Cartel or whatever these guys' name from. I think they're from Texas somewhere, and this is what they allowing him to do.
What did I hit?
How did he hit? How long? How did he hit though?
What did I hit?
We're gonna go.
I got 50 I hit, bro.
Go down there. Come on,
School.
No, hey, take out this one again. We're gonna T-Lee for it. King will shoot him. Nah.
Shoot him.
T-Lee.
Hold on, come on. I got it.
You anyway.
School. Come down.
Up his ass.
Catch him.
You gonna do catches? We don't got to do that.
So it's obvious, y'all. This one of them situations where King want to go. And it's like this with kids a lot of times. When you got kids living in 2 separate households, you know, the father living one way and the mother living the other way. And the kid normally wants to go to the place where it's less restriction. But a lot of times that place where it's less restriction is not actually the best place for the child, even though they don't know that at the time. But even with all that said, what all was said yesterday, with the video I just showed y'all showing this is what King want to do. Finesse 2 times, if you let King tell it, reached out to him all day today. And watch this, y'all.
Wow, man, a 40-year-old man texting me like this.
Upload these videos and you saying, hustle jewelry and he's watching shit, what's like diamonds and shit. Yeah, you know we had videos too. We got videos of you too. So you can get ready. You're finna go up, y'all. You're finna go back to now Memphis for bullshitting. Finna go upload these videos of you saying, you talking about hustle. Fight that, young nigga.
40-year-old man, bro, texting, doing all this. Look at him, man. I got this how many times niggas done called me, bro. No call ideas, all how many times you done called me, man. 40-year-old man, and you texting me, talking about this, and you hating on my nigga hustle, man. You don't want to see no nigga, you don't want to see no nigga shine, and I get it, bro. That's why God got me, man. You ain't gonna never make it, man. And I ain't saying it like in a bad way. I hope he make it, and I hope it's like be successful. But man, this is what he takes me. He's very conniving.
Y'all, this is one of them situations, y'all, when Finesse 2 times gave King way too much power. You know, he had him exposed to way too much. King got all the tools needed to destroy Finesse 2 times if he wanted to. And this is a child. That's why, yo, you got to be careful what you allow children to see. You know, because children see and repeat. And in this case, they'll use it against you. So Finesse 2 times really got to walk light, because at the end of the day, he's a child and he might say anything. And even though I know, and King know, being as though he hang around older guys, he know what he doing is wrong. But this is the only defense he got, because he know what he did is wrong. He left Finesse 2 times to be with a goofy guy from Houston, some motherfucker where they got red locks and got a red bed. And reality, this guy is manipulating King. King thinks he's in a better situation, but he's not. He was in a better situation for Finesse 2 Tymes because even though Finesse 2 Tymes made mistakes, he was man enough to admit his mistakes and try to fix them. This corporate cartel dude or whatever label that is, that King fucking with now, they're going to let him crash. But the messed up thing about it is King being a child, he ain't even going to see it. He ain't even going to see it coming. He don't even realize he crashing because in his mind, this is what he want to do, even though it's not necessarily what he need to do. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Like I said, it was sad to see King do things that he doing to Finesse 2 Tymes. I knew this situation wasn't going to last long because it's only but for so long if you care about a kid that you're going to sit around and allow him to be disrespectful. It's only but so long. Eventually, it got to get to a point where, yo, enough is enough. I got to put my foot down. But the problem was King was living like this before he met Finesse. And then once he met Finesse, Finesse just added fuel to a fire that didn't need no fuel. The bitch was already raging. It was already burning. It was already hot. But I'm going to keep my eye out on this situation, y'all. Like, it's fucked up. It's sad. It's all of that. But at the end of the day, I got to salute Finesse 2 Tymes, even though I've been hard on Finesse 2 Tymes in the past because he did a lot of flawed shit. And to be honest, King probably picked up on some of the flawed activities that Finesse 2 Tymes engaged in. But when you right, you right. And this is one of them situations where Finesse 2 Tymes is right. He tried his best, and that's all he can do. And it's going to be sad he going to watch from the sideline as King continue to crash. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, man. It's another day of Keep It G News, and I'm out.
Let's get it understood. Like, yeah, it's been times where I had to discipline King because King was super disrespectful. King got to the point where he felt like he could disrespect the grown people in the house. So, yes,